My name is Cole Sidner, and I am a Sportable athlete and a former Sportable coach as well. I think my Sportable experience began a little bit differently than most because I started as a coach. I was brought out to coach the youth wheelchair basketball team, and I was a little bit nervous at first because I had played stand-up basketball before my injury, but I had never played sit-down wheelchair basketball after my injury. So I learned very quickly that it's a very different sport, but it was so much fun learning it, and then getting to know the kids was awesome. Playing the sport vicariously through the kids was a very fulfilling experience for me. And so I did that before I started playing a little bit of rugby myself with Sportable, and that was also so much fun because as a quadriplegic, there aren't that many sports out there that we can participate in on a level playing field. And in quad rugby, I found that, and that was so cool. Over the 4 seasons I coached, I had the privilege of watching these kids grow into young adults, not just on the court, but off the court as well. And that was really cool to watch. But one player especially really blew me away with her growth because she came onto our team when she couldn't even get the basketball up to the hoop. I was thinking to myself, man, what are we gonna do with this girl? But lo and behold, a couple seasons later, she's the star player on the team. And to see that growth go from, just trying to keep up with everybody to all of a sudden she's the leader and she's the one, giving advice and lifting up the team and coaching and then, making a bunch of points on her own too. It's just it's pretty extraordinary what some kids can do with an opportunity. And you just give them that opportunity and they fly. When I got hurt, I felt like a huge part of my life had sort of been ripped away from me, and that sucked. And for years, I didn't realize that there's a whole adaptive sporting world out there that is just ready for me to jump into. And with Sportable, we're super lucky to have an organization that provides opportunities for people like me who want to get out and compete despite our disability. We're still able to be competitive if you just give us the opportunity. And so when I got involved with Sportable, I was like, wow, this is a whole new world that, I feel has been restored to me. That feeling of competition is something that cannot be replaced by anything else than just being there. The Roll with Cole not-for-profit is all about fostering active and healthy lifestyles for those of us with disabilities or mobility impairments in our community. And that very much aligns with the Sportable mission. So other athletes out there who want to get out and compete, we want to help provide a way for them to be supported in their athletic competitive journey. Whether that means they need a new piece of equipment that's customized for them rather than like a generic piece of equipment, or if they just need help traveling to a tournament because they don't have, access to funds. And we think with a support fund, we could do that. So from now until the end of the year, Roll with Cole Not-for-Profit is very excited to announce we will be matching up to $20,000 in gifts. Sportable has had such a profound impact on my life that we're really challenging you all, the community, to help us provide that same opportunity and have that same impact on other athletes' lives in our community as well. So thank you all for considering donating this year, and hopefully we can get some people out on the court or the field. Was that good?
Yeah, no, that was